If your students have done some work in a Keynote file and then tapped on the three dots in the top right corner and tapped on Share to try to share it to Seesaw, after tapping on the check to verify their name in Seesaw, they'll get an error that Keynote is not a file type that can be turned into Seesaw. Go ahead and tap OK. You've got a few options for how you can collect work that students do in Keynote with the Seesaw app. There are different ways to submit your Keynote file to Seesaw depending on what you have in your Keynote file. You might have a file like this, where what you really want students to turn in is just one slide. And the information on that slide may be text and an image. You could submit this Keynote file as either an image or a PDF. Tap on the three dots in the top right corner. Tap on Export. Tap on Images. Since we just want one slide from this Keynote, let's change the slide range. So tap on All, and we'll set this for slide 2 to 2. Then tap back on Image Options. We'll leave this as a PNG file. Tap on Export. The simplest workflow is to save this image, which will save it to the Photos app on the iPad. Then we can go to Seesaw and upload it. So tap your home button, tap on Seesaw, tap the green Add button, tap Upload, tap Photos and Videos, tap Recents, and now we'll tap on that image file of just the sandwich and the steps to make it. Then tap the green check to upload this image to Seesaw. And now we can tap the green check to upload this from our iPad into Seesaw servers. And there it is. Quick and easy way to upload a Keynote file as an image into Seesaw. Students might also create a Keynote that has more than one slide and has multimedia in it, like this has a line draw animation and audio. This is the story of how I created an app to remind me when it's time to feed my doggie. So I want to keep the animation and I want to keep the audio, so submitting this as an image isn't an option for me. I'm going to tap back on slide 1 and then tap the three dots in the top right corner, tap Export, and tap Movie. I might need to adjust my time in between slides. I think 3 seconds is fine to go to the next slide. I'm also going to tap here to lower the quality of this video from 1080p for the resolution to 720p. And then I'll tap back on movie options. That way, if any of my students have some bandwidth issues, it will help to upload their video a little bit more quickly. Now I'll tap on Export. I'll wait for those Keynote slides to be turned into a video, and I'll tap on Save Video to save that to my Photos app. Now I'm going to go to Seesaw. I'll tap on the green Add button, tap on Upload, tap on Photos and Videos, tap on Recents, Find the video that I just saved, tap on it, and tap the green check to upload that video from my iPad into Seesaw, and then tap on the green check in the top right corner to upload this video from Seesaw on my iPad to the Seesaw servers to turn it in to the teacher. Now the teacher can tap on that video. It'll load into their Seesaw app. This is the story of how I created an app to remind me when it's time to feed my doggie. And then that animation and audio will play as a movie. Sometimes your Keynote slides might not have animation and audio. In that case, you may want to export it as a PDF and submit it to Seesaw. To do this, go to the three dots in the top right, tap on Export, select PDF, decide what size you want your slides to be, whether it's the whole page or smaller, or with spaces for notes, and then tap on Export. Swipe across the apps that are available, tap on Seesaw, tap on your student name, and now that PDF will be uploaded from your iPad into Seesaw. This may take a little while depending on how many slides you have. Then tap the Home button, tap Seesaw, and there's the PDF. You can see that this PDF has 2 pages, and if you tap on it, it will open up those pages. You can swipe from left to right, and now you can see that the line drawing is just a picture, and the audio doesn't exist anymore. Those are your 3 workflow options for submitting a Keynote file to Seesaw. You can export it as a PDF file in which you won't have any video or audio. You can export it as a movie to keep the audio and video. Or you can export it as an image